Well, they're gonna be about the Central Park Five got a lawsuit against Donald Trump. Yeah. And it couldn't come at a better time. And everything is political. Everything is even fair, Steven. You know, five young men back in the late 80s, falsely accused, Central Park, and had to do time. And Trump and Rudy Giuliani and all those ads that was taken out and all the slander and all that. This is perfect time. This is what people need to be reminded of, especially I want to say black men, especially all these cats out here that are like all getting hoodwinked and being all getting excited and giddy about him need a crash course reminder. This is where I've gotten to some personal debates with people I've known because I was a teenager at that time when that thing went down. And I remember it very well. Between that and the whole mess in Boston with that guy falsely lying about what happened with his wife and the black man in Boston, all that, it was dangerous times in the late 80s with this. And what he said was very loaded. He never apologized. They were cleared of any wrongdoing. In fact, one of the men is a councilman in New York. He had an episode with police where he got pulled over. But the point of the matter is this: the psychological trauma, the loss of your youth and your time and everything, and to have someone who would take out an ad and say that they hope that, this happened to you and say all that was over the top. And sure, why not? It's fair game. If everybody wants to come out here with these essays on folks and dig up through roll, why not dig this up? I tell it all the time. Okay, y'all want to go back in time about what y'all perceived as someone lawsuits, assaults, or different things? Well, we can talk about it from a racial perspective. We can do it any how you like. Because if we open up the can of false narratives, then that can go all the way back. We go all the way back. And uh, the Central Park Five is a very chilling story, but it's a reality. You know, this is what led futurely to the Kens and the Karens, you see. Because if you don't talk about things like this while being black in a park or being black on a walk or being black wherever you are, and people be watching you, making judgments, making assessments, got stuff to say. And when it violates your freedom and your rights, you got every right to counter to say, hey, this was wrong. We need to justify the circumstances. So, um, I am a strong supporter of what they're doing, and the timing is perfect. You know, throw a haymaker before his run for election. Now, I said before, and I'm saying it again, I don't have no dog in the race for this situation. I'm about reparations. I don't trust none of them. Don't believe none of them. Ain't with none of them. However, anybody but Trump, though, pretty much. I mean, just saying, because I know what time it is, and I never forgot what those young men went through. I never forgot the time period. I never forgot what he said and how the ads were put out. And they were very extreme. So he could sit up here and talk about how much he, you know, done for black folks and what he think and all that. That Central Park 5 will tell you otherwise. If you choose to read the print, if you choose to remember and to remember that they were cleared, and they still ain't apologized to them. But then again, that's what they do in America. That's the way that they do. And I bring this up because if we gonna go back into all these, and I'm not condoning Diddy and Harvey Weinstein, R. Kelly, especially when I'm talking about black entertainers. I'm not saying that folks don't do nothing wrong, but we're gonna go back in time. We should talk all. We can go all the way back. You really want to go there, to be selective vision or to hold all this in documentation. But this is real and fresh. Central Park 5, um, 35 years ago, I remember very well. Very well. Very scary, very frightening. And to think all and that is no different than Sharon Bryan and then Emmett Till. And when you get falsely accused of something and how, except that, it's all connected. All connected. So let that be known. Let that be known. So I applaud Central Park 5 in their lawsuit against Donald Trump. because it was very slanderous, very demeaning, and it needs to be addressed. And Rudy Giuliani need to be held accountable too for that. Yeah, that's how I feel. So feel free to hit the like, subscribe, work on thoughts, comments, and I do respond. Thank you. Wash your hands, keep your mind clear, hit that membership, stay safe, stay blessed, stay true, stay woke, stay free. And if people want to go back and play Back to the Future, well, we can definitely do it because there are injustices that have not been resolved, and there have been way things have been that have not been put in place. And these men have never gotten their justice. And I remember.